not in their own land. So he had a war with his own people to even get them to bring their resources together to fight the real enemy. Do y'all see the point I'm making? Now, we love our people. And we love our people so much that we don't want to really put too much emphasis on the real war that actually exists. Because we don't want to be overzealous and over-aggressive and angry and hostile towards our own. At the same time, we must realize that it is simply there. The unseen hand of white supremacist institution has a grasp on our people. And it's them who is determining how big or how small this can become. They think that the issues that they have against us are personal issues. I don't like you because of this, and I don't like you because you do that. And I don't like you because you did that. And I'm mad at you because you did that. All these sound like personal issues. But it's not what you did. It's what you're going to become. It's where you're headed that's most important. So they couldn't like you for what you did in the past. If they like you, they must also dislike you for what you're going to become. Because what you did in the past is over with. You hear the point I'm making? The little issues and that's all over with. You're a new person according to time, the calendar. They can look at the calendar and see this is a different time. But they still harbor the animosities and the negativities, the negativities. Not because they're mad off these little personal problems and these little issues and I don't like you because this and the other. That's not what they're upset at you. They're upset at you because you are revolutionary. You hear the point that I'm making? I'm about to bring it down. I'm about to keep it real. They're upset because of what you're becoming and where you're headed and where you're moving towards and what you're moving from and what you're moving against naturally. Your whole being in existence is attacking the fabric of the institutional framework of society. Not just this conversation, not these DVDs. What we are doing. What we are doing. If we study the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and we see when in Saudi Arabia, when he went against the Quraysh, which was a rich tribe in Saudi Arabia, he went against them to establish Islam. They had several gods, and that was the traditional way of the family. And he went against them and turned them from having many gods to only having one god. But he had to go against the traditional framework of that society. He had to revolt against the mindset that was there. He had to go against uncles. Y'all hear what I'm saying? To see the Islam that you see today that is practiced all over the world, mainly in China and Saudi Arabia and in Africa, to see that Islam, he had to go against relatives. Literally. And he had to convert relatives through warfare to Islam. Now, I'm not saying that as propagation of Islam, but I'm saying that any time you're bringing something new, a new idea, or bringing forth a new way, then you're challenging the old ways. You're challenging the old traditional systems and ways of doing things. You don't think people are aware of that? And they are political representatives of the politic of society amongst you. Y'all know what I'm saying? They represent the overall society. And they represent the invested interests of society, even amongst you. They do. They're saying, you saying, you see your son or your nephew or your husband propagating this truth stuff and talking about this nation building stuff. Girl, I got him under control. Don't worry about him. You hear the point that I'm making? Don't worry about that shit he talking about. That ain't shit, girl. I got him. Trust me. Same thing. Brother's wife talking about revolution and changing the diet. Getting our life together and coming out, waking people up and be a part of a conscious movement and a conscious manifestation. Husband saying, man, that bitch ain't gonna do shit. Watch. I got her. That hoe ain't about to do nothing. Who she thinks she is. I got her. Y'all don't even worry about that. All that stuff she talking. She gonna fix me some pork. Do y'all hear the point that I'm making? I'm eating pork tonight. Do you understand the point I'm making? And when I get 2 or 3 pounds of weed, she gon' smoke with me. Don't even worry about it. Done. Do y'all hear the point that I'm making? This is serious. But we think the revolution is outside somewhere. Against the police, the FBI, and that's all a distraction. The real revolution is changing the fabric of our relationships among one another. If them relationships don't change, cannot change, and are not changing, there is no revolution. Y'all hear the point I'm making? How is it going to happen